Hello you guys, welcome back to another video. It is so hot in here. I am home this weekend, and I know I told you guys that I wouldn't be home for a while and that I'd be in the city for a few weekends in a row at least. And it's actually my friend's wedding tomorrow, so she's the first out of all my friends that's getting married. So it's Thursday today, and I came home from work. I'm about to go and get my nails done because these are very long and grown out and a little bit chipped. And so I'm gonna go to the place that I used to go to when I was at home. And I'm really excited because I haven't been there in so long. So I can't wait to see them. The lady that I normally go to, I asked for her and he was like, we don't have anybody by the name of that working here. So I don't know if I just like said the wrong name and thought that she used to work there or if she doesn't work there anymore. But the guy was like very confused and it was the owner on the phone. So I feel like he would have known out of everybody. Anyway, getting my nails done, and I think I'm gonna get a pedicure too because I like realized last minute that my toes also have to get done, and I might as well just get them all done at the same time while I'm here. Surprisingly, the prices of this salon are basically the same as they are in the salon that I go to in New York now. But I mean, it's fine. They do like an exceptional job, so I don't really mind paying it, especially when, you know, like I go every 2 weeks, which is probably a little bit more than most people do, but my nails get so ruined at work. They're like scratched. They're like a little bit dull because the top coat wipes off of them sometimes. So I'm like, I just have to, you know, go and get it over with. So I'm gonna leave now. The place is like a little over 5 minutes away from me and I have 10 minutes to get there. So we're gonna have a very relaxing drive over there, and just this whole scenery is very different from New York. Like you could see all the trees behind me. I also have allergies, by the way, if you guys couldn't tell. So that's why I sound a little bit stuffy, but yeah, we're gonna get going. I just wanted to start off the vlog with my crooked sunglasses that are always crooked. And if anybody knows how I'm supposed to fix them, please let me know. Because I do little adjustments and then it does nothing, and I try to keep them on my face and like that just hurts. Maybe I just have a crooked face, who knows. But I'm gonna talk to you guys in a little bit because one of my pet peeves is being late, and at this rate, I think I'm gonna be exactly on time. Just got out of the nail salon, completely obsessed. We're taking it back to the OG. This is the first color manicure I ever got, was this like blue color, and I absolutely love it. I was debating getting a lilac color or something that's like a little bit more light blue, but this is exactly what I wanted. I don't know why I'm like showing you guys like I'm a puppy dog or something, but this is what they look like. I'm so excited. I don't know that they're really gonna match my dress for the wedding tomorrow, but I kind of was like, I don't know, I'm gonna have these on for 2 weeks. I didn't want to just get something that was only gonna match the dress just because I'm gonna be in pictures and stuff. So I just decided to go with what I wanted to go with. Oh, I was also deciding between yellow, but yeah, I went with this blue. And I'm a little bit of a crazy person because I went to that one salon because I know that they're really good there. And even though I couldn't get the lady that I normally go to, who apparently has never worked there, I got this girl named Grace, and she was so good. Like painted this with an actual like little skinny brush. Sometimes they do it with the regular brush and I'm like, wow, that takes a lot of skill, but I feel like it just means that they're taking a little bit more like attention and precision when they use the little brush. So I went there, and then now I'm at a different salon to get my toes done because this place is a lot smaller and they're never crowded, and the other place that I just came from, they always have an influx of people, which is amazing. But I kind of want to give the business to these people also because at the place I get my nails done, the pedicure that I got one time was like not great at all. She was like digging like on the sides of my toes and it like hurt a little bit, and obviously that's specific to the one nail tech, but I just wanted to go to this place because I know that they do a really good job. And on top of that, there's like, I know it's bad like for their business, but there's never really anybody in here, and so I just like that it's a nice quiet environment to sit in, and they always play like really relaxing music. So the first salon I went to, that was for like the quality of the manicure, and then this one I feel like the quality of the pedicure is a little bit better and the environment's just a little bit nicer. So I'm gonna grab my stuff and head in here now. I feel like I'm a little bit outrageous for doing this, but I'm very particular when it comes to certain things. And also if I'm like paying for a service, I like going to a place that already does a good job so that I don't have to like be picky about it. But yeah, there was also this, like, I don't want to call her an old lady, but she was kind of old in the other salon I was in, and she was talking the entire time. Like, you kind of just can tell, and she said she was retired, but you can kind of just tell that, like, when you're that age, like, going to the nail salon is like part of your social routine, because she was just chatting with her nail girl like the whole time, and I thought it was so nice and cute. And I just like sit there silently. Not that I would talk to them, but this is the first time I ever had this girl, so I don't really know her. But yeah, I just thought that was like really nice, because I'm like, I can't wait to the age where going to get my nails done is part of my schedule, and it's like, that's what I have on the agenda. Right now, we have a little bit more than that going on, but it's fine. And probably for the next 40 years. But anyway, I'm gonna hop in here and get my toes done quickly, because they're not looking too hot, and I'm wearing open-toed shoes tomorrow. So gotta get that situation taken care of. Guys, there's like the fattest fly in my room right now, and it's making so much noise, and I feel like you guys are going to be able to hear it. It's kind of doing that thing where it's like not flying too fast, so I could probably catch it and put it outside, but it's also kind of gross. I don't want to touch it. As long as, okay, buddy, if you stay there, then you can be in the vlog, but if you can't stay put, then I'm gonna have to like do something. Okay, it seems like he'll be quiet. But I was just laughing to myself, because whenever I'm in this spot now, which seems to be a lot lately, I always take the pillows off, because this is what my mom put on the bed when I left. I think they're from my sister's old bedding. So she had like a leopard bed cover, and it had this color in here, and then she had these pillows. And now they're on my bed, which we don't want to talk about this teal headboard. I don't know why I thought that. Well, I mean, it did look cool at the time. I had this with the white bedding and the leopard pillows, as you guys know if you've been around here for a while. But I decided to, I mean, if it was my choice now, I would, like, whenever I'm home, I just flip these around. Like, you could just keep the bed all white if you're gonna have a teal headboard, like I decided to do. But I just got this box in from Amazon. I placed an order a couple days ago, and I shipped it here because I knew I was gonna be home, and some of this stuff is actually from my mom for Mother's Day. And it looks like did they ship everything together? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm really excited about this. I didn't know that this was coming in this shipment. So I'll start off with what I got my mom for Mother's Day, and I hope she doesn't hear me, but she specifically requested this, and I should have checked the dimensions because I didn't know it was going to be this large, but I feel like that's also a good thing because she can't see anything. She wears, like, I don't know if anybody else's parents just put on reading glasses to, like, do life in general. They're not even trying to read something really small, but that's what my parents do. So I got a little word search book for her because she specifically was saying how much she loved. This is the problem. My mom is the hardest person to shop for because she doesn't want anything, but she wants thoughtful gifts, but never wants anything. So I'm like, I would get you thoughtful gifts if you ever like spoke about wanting something, but she doesn't. So it's difficult for me to pick things out for her when she doesn't even express anything. So when she said that she was having such a fun time doing them in the newspaper because she still reads the newspaper, I was thinking to myself that we have to get her a book for Mother's Day. But then she ruined it for herself because then she said, oh, for Mother's Day, you guys could get me some word searches. I'm like, I was already thinking of doing that for you. You just blew the surprise to yourself and didn't even know it. But I got them for her anyway. This was just the highly recommended one on Amazon just because I didn't know if I should get like a different level or something. Like my mom's very smart and she reads a lot, but I don't know. I feel like it's a visual thing at the end of the day. That's not about the words. And then, so this is a purchase that when I started my channel, my friend Jenna that you guys have met before, her dad has a gardening channel. It's the Rusted Gardens. So if you guys need advice on anything like that, make sure you check out his channel. He has like over 100,000 subscribers because they had a party for him. I think he probably is like close to 200,000 now or something like that. But she told me that he heard of a story where someone, and God forbid this happens to me because the amount of effort that I've put into it and the amount of effort that everybody puts into their YouTube videos, but someone had their channel either hacked or, which I have 2-factor authentication, so no one should even try that. but they hacked their YouTube channel, or it got deleted, or there was some sort of bug, and everything was deleted off their channel. Every single video that they've ever made in their lives. I don't know if the subscribers then get like forgotten also. I doubt it, but then it's like if you don't have a channel, I'm sure people are just gonna be wondering why you have all these subscribers and no videos. But so she suggested, because her dad told her that this is what he does, is to get an external hard drive and to put all the videos on there. So I have one from this brand. It's called Max One or Maxone, I don't know. And they just make external hard drives. They're super affordable. And this is good for, I mean, I have a YouTube channel. So I ended up getting the first time I got one, I did the size 250 gigabytes because my laptop, I think, is 250 or 256. And so I was like, let me just get the same size as my laptop and I'll just keep everything externally here so that, number one, my apps don't slow down. So right now, my computer's in my suitcase, but I have so many YouTube videos because I haven't gotten a new one of these that are in my iMovie, and it hasn't slowed down the function of it. I just don't like the idea of having a really cluttered disk on my computer. So I always download them to the desktop and then I'll upload them to YouTube. And once they're uploaded, I will put them onto the external hard drive, delete them off the desktop and out of iMovie so that everything's like really clean. I don't know, it like just sounds like an OCD thing to me right now, but it's also just a lot safer. And this is also really good for, I mean, any pictures and memories that you have. In my previous one, I added all the photos from my old laptop because that one was just shot. It was telling me that I had no storage left, and I actually had deleted like basically everything off my computer, and it was like, yeah, no storage. So I ended up getting a new computer, but I uploaded all of like my college photos, my abroad photos, all onto the other hard drive. So I have that stuff, and then my YouTube videos for my first 2 years of having my channel, which is honestly mind-blowing. I actually just had my channel anniversary on the 28th of, we're in May, so April 28th was the first time I ever uploaded, and I was sitting in this exact spot when I did the, I think it was an ASOS haul, and I just remember figuring it out, and it was just the funniest thing ever. And I feel like I've come such a long way with like being comfortable on camera and, you know, doing my cutaways and things for all my haul videos, and I've just had so much fun with it. So I'm a little bit late on this, but yeah, if you guys want to see something really cringy, you can go back and watch my original YouTube video, or any of the ones that I made in like the first year, honestly, because I mean, I tried my hardest, but I think I was just, you know, everyone just evolves, I think, as you keep doing this, and then, I don't know. Anyway, that was a super long rant, but I got an external hard drive. This one I got in the one, I don't know if it's a tetrabyte or, I don't know, it's 1 TB, whatever that is. So I think this is 4 times the size of the one that I have right now. And I have 2 years of YouTube videos on that other hard drive. Mind you, I had breaks in between my channel before, but now I upload like 3 times a week. So this one will probably last me the same amount of time as the other one, even though it's 4 times in size, because I'm probably uploading 4 times as much as I used to without any breaks in between and stuff like that. So I think that was only, no, not I think. I know that one was $49.99 for the largest size, and then I think the cheapest one is $25. So a really big range, and they're not too expensive, especially if you're someone who doesn't really need it for like really large files. My videos can sometimes be very long, as you guys know, because I don't stop talking ever. So it's really good for me to have that large size. And if you just want to have one huge size where you can have everything in one place, then I definitely suggest that. Oh my gosh, I dented my toenail. Not dented. I nicked it. All right, that's okay. This is like the best pedicure of my life. This lady always does such a good job. Okay, that was so off topic. The last thing that I got, and I'm pretty sure this was like $7. I told you guys in one of my recent vlogs that I wanted to get a soap dish, and the Container Store had a marble one, but it wasn't in stock. And then I was looking for a wooden one originally. And then I saw this one on Amazon, and it's this white marble tray, and then inside of it, it has the wood. So I love this combination of something that's a really harsh material with something that is a lot softer, like this wood piece. And this way, when you put the bar of soap on top, it's gonna drip down into the bottom part here, so it doesn't sit on the soap and make it like soggy, and then the next time you use the bar of soap, it takes off all of that soap and just wastes it, honestly. So that's the main reason why I wanted to get this. and I thought this one was really pretty, and it's very, very affordable. So I'm really glad I went with this one. It's definitely the same as it is in the picture, which I love because online shopping can sometimes be completely ridiculous with things like that. So I feel like I showed you guys nothing, but all of these things are very, very important to my lifestyle. And I think that the soap dish, as small as it is, I love getting things that seem so tiny, but they're just gonna have such a nice impact in your life. And I have the spending itch anyway, so I might as well get something that I need. And technically, I mean, I don't need this, but it's gonna make my bar of soap last a lot longer. So I'm categorizing that as a need. But it's now, I think it's like 4 o'clock, and my allergies are so bad, and so I'm gonna take a nap. I normally never nap during the day, but I think my body's just very tired. And because I'm going to work and then going to the wedding straight from, well, not straight from work, I'm coming home, getting ready, and then leaving for the wedding tomorrow. I kind of just want to be very perky, upbeat, have a lot of energy and stuff, because it's going to be a lot of fun and I'm so excited. I just don't want to be run down, and whatever's going on right now, it needs to stop. But yeah, I've had allergies for the past 2 weeks, and I think just now we're just deciding to go full force, and it's probably not helping me that I'm in the suburbs with all of these trees around me, but it's actually really pretty, so I don't mind. So I'm gonna take a little cat nap, hopefully nothing too long. I should have brought my sleeping mask home, because that's the best thing if you're trying to take a nap during the day. Or if you're someone who works night shifts, or you only work at night, it's really nice if you have to sleep during the day. Or if you're just gonna take a nap. I can never nap, but the only time I can is when I have a sleeping mask on. So I'm actually gonna go see if my mom has one, and maybe eat some cookie dough before I go to bed, because I've been go to bed before I nap, because I've been craving it, and I know that there's like a huge tub of it in the kitchen, and that's really not what you're supposed to be eating when you don't feel well, but the heart wants what the heart wants. And now the fly is making noise, so I gotta go. Just say hi so that everybody knows you're here. Vanessa's home. And it was your suggestion where you were like, why don't you just keep recording and edit it?
I did say that. You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, so I'm sitting here editing this vlog that's going to go up tomorrow, which is Friday. And it kind of feels a little bit weird because I recorded it on Sunday. So it's almost a week later that this is going up. But, you know, I have other things to do. So, and this is vlog number 2 of this week. So I feel like I get a pass for that. I tried to nap earlier today. It didn't go well. I just ended up overheating. For some reason, this house is at like 82 degrees at all time, which is kind of insane. And I'm just not used to it because I normally sleep with the window open, which I'm definitely doing tonight because it was just so uncomfortable. I mean, I'm also wearing like this super thick sweatshirt, and my sweatpants are very like soft and warm, so that probably contributed to it. I'm also just keeping my hand here because this light is annoying me, but I feel like that's kind of distracting. Anyway, so we just decided for tomorrow. So my sister's going to get her makeup done at Charlotte Tilbury tomorrow in Nordstrom because she needs to get products from them. And I also want to get products from Charlotte Tilbury, but I was planning on going into work for a full day tomorrow, even though I feel like crap. I also took a COVID test just in case, and it's negative. So I'm all clear for that, but I was going to take a full day, and now we were just chatting, and I think I might take a half day instead. And it's only because my sister looked up the venue, and apparently it was 20 minutes away, but it's actually an hour and 15 minutes away. So I was going to be able to get out of work at 4. So I'd work from 7 to 4, get ready, and we would leave at 5 because the wedding starts at 6. And now that's not possible anymore. But I think it's going to be fine because when I told my boss this morning that I had a wedding today, he was like, oh, so you're not going to be here? And I was like, no, I'm going to be here for the full day. I'm going to leave after. But now I'll go in, do another half day, and then leave at 1. No, leave at 12:30. Because if I get there, 7, 8, 9, 10. I technically, a half day is only 4 hours. So I could leave at 11, but I feel like I'll get nothing done. I don't know. I have one project that I have to finish this week, so I might just go in to finish the project and then leave and just like put in sick time or something for the rest of the day, even though I'm going to get my makeup done. So then I'm going to call in the morning to see if they have a 1 p.m. appointment for me at Charlotte Tilbury, and then Vanessa will go at 2. And then we'll just like switch places with walking around the mall and stuff while the other one gets their makeup done. So that's the plan, but I'm not really sure if that's gonna work. I really don't want to get my makeup done anywhere else because I feel like every other foundation is like cakey. Besides Dior. I feel like everybody loves Dior's foundations, but I don't know if I like their eye makeup and stuff. So I just feel like Charlotte does everything right, and so I want to really utilize her and all of her products, especially since those are the ones that I want to buy, because the way that it works in Nordstrom is that whichever counter you get your makeup done at, you have to buy products from that brand, and there's really no other brand that I want to buy from than Charlotte Tilbury's. So I'm just going to keep my fingers crossed that they have an appointment for me tomorrow before Vanessa's. But anyway, I have to go and shower because I need to get up at like 6 a.m. tomorrow, and my hair has to be, I just realized like now that we're talking about all these plans that my hair has to be clean, because obviously if I get my makeup done, I can't go in the shower and wash my hair. I also have this, like this, you can see how big it is. This pimple is huge. And actually I feel like it looks a little bit worse than it actually is, but it's definitely sore. And I'm like, of course this happens the day before I'm supposed to go to my friend's wedding. And yeah, obviously we're gonna be taking a ton of pictures and stuff. And I'm like, why would I do this? I mean, obviously it's not my fault, but I was probably picking at something that came to the surface because that's what normally happens to me. Anyway, so I am just gonna shower and probably go to bed because I have to be up really early, and the whole like napping situation didn't really work out well. So I think I'll be able to fall asleep pretty quickly. And we have a full day tomorrow. I am contemplating, because there's a Starbucks near my house that I normally go to before I go to work. I am trying to decide if I want to go there before work and have a coffee for work, or if I want to get one kind of after the mall. Because normally when I go out on Fridays and stuff, I'll have like an espresso martini or something to keep me awake, but I'm not going to get an espresso martini at the wedding because I'm going to be driving. So I'll probably just have a glass or two of champagne throughout the night. But I'm just going to... The hiccups are out of control. But I'm just going to get ready for bed, upload this video, and have it ready for tomorrow, and then I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Good morning, you guys. It's about 9:30 now. It's Friday, and I ended up calling into work saying that I didn't feel well, which I still don't, but as I said, I did take a COVID test and it's negative. I just have bad allergies and I'm coughing a little bit, so I wanted to just stay home and relax a little bit and just make sure that I'm okay for later, because the worst thing that I could do is miss this wedding, and I really don't want to. So I'm just gonna kind of rest up a little bit. But right now it's 9:30. I woke up at like 5:15 this morning and showered, and then I had a meeting at 6, and then now I'm in my comfy outfit. I have a vlog that's going up this morning, and I did everything for it last night, but I just have to copy the links into it. So I'm going to do that, but right now we're heading to the bagel shop because we're a little bit deprived of bagels, because I don't know, when I was moving out, I was promised that New York had amazing bagels, and I'm just like, and I've talked about this before, but I'm just like, I'm not really seeing where these amazing bagels are. So we are going to still eat the New Jersey ones when we can. And so we're going to leave now, and then I have to call the mall because I have to see if I can get my makeup done at the Charlotte Tilbury counter at 1. Vanessa's appointment's at 2, so we're kind of just trying to fit everything in at once, and then also look for a dress because I accidentally didn't bring Vanessa's dress home, and we found that out last night. So I brought it to Aruba and I thought it was here, but it isn't. So I basically have to find a dress, and I'm gonna let her wear my dress, and then I'm gonna find one because it shouldn't be on her because she was the one who didn't really do anything wrong. But let me put this computer down. I'll show you guys my outfit. Okay, so we have a sweat set from Topshop. Every time I come home, I wear this one because I keep it here. I have too many sweat clothes in the city, but also I was looking to get rid of this one, but I just feel like I can't, and I wear it all the time, and I absolutely love the color. So yeah, it's gonna stay in my wardrobe for a little bit longer at least. And then matching joggers. I also have my Converse on. And the laces, I don't know if I think I showed you guys these before, but the laces snapped right here a little while ago, maybe after a week of me owning them. And then just now the whole like entire end of this one snapped off. So they're frying a little bit on this side, but this one's really bad. So I'm thinking it's a quality issue. Of course I have to bring work into this. But yeah, I'm going to email them today because I just think this probably shouldn't be happening. And I've never heard of anyone having this issue, but I'm going to put it on my story and see if I'm the only one. which wouldn't be a surprise really. But Vanessa just yelled my name to come downstairs. I think she's hungry. So let's go get a bagel and maybe some bagel shop coffee. I didn't want him to have to. All right, you guys, I'm here with my counterpart. We just went and picked up, hold on, I'm hooking you guys on the air conditioning vent so I can talk. We just went to pick up flowers for my mom for Mother's Day, and we got a little card. We always go to the dollar store for these because they're cheap and people are just gonna throw them out anyway, except I think my mom keeps every single card she's ever received in her life, right? Looks really good with my nail color. They also have like these really cheesy messages, but this one's actually cute. And so, yeah, we're gonna give her flowers this tomorrow, her word search book that I already showed you guys. And then we went to the bagel shop. I paid for Vanessa's bagel because I told her that it's the least I can do for forgetting her dress in the city.
Oh, did you tell them about that already?
Yes, this morning when I was, you know, getting ready to leave. And then, it tastes just exactly how I thought it would. We got little bagel shop coffees, and this is a layer of sugar on the bottom, which I'm actually really excited for. But then Vanessa got a bacon, egg, and cheese, and this is the bagel place we go to every single time that we come home. Vanessa got a bacon, egg, and cheese. I got a plain with cream cheese, just because I don't know why I don't feel like being that full. Look how thick that is. I kind of wish that they'd put more cream cheese because I'm a little bit of a cream cheese crackhead, but we're just gonna work with it since the bagel is nice and fresh and warm and poofy. And yeah, so we're just having a lovely morning. I think I'm gonna go home and take a nap while Vanessa does her hair because I took a nap after what did I do this morning? Oh, I had my meeting and then I took a nap after we caught up a little bit. And then I'm gonna take another one just because I'm trying to build up my strength, immunity, whatever the case is. I also have Panadol, which is, if anyone's from Europe, you know that's like considered Advil, I think. And it works 10 times better than the American stuff. So I took one of those last night. That helped a little bit with some of the body aches that I had, but now I just kind of don't want to take anything. So I'm gonna naturally try to revive myself. And I made a lemon water this morning, so I think that definitely helped my throat because I'm not coughing as much.
So you're gonna drink your coffee and then you're gonna try and take a nap?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't sound like the smartest plan. But coffee, I don't feel like it doesn't really affect me anymore, and I don't need it for the caffeine because I wake up at 6 a.m. with no problem. It's more so that I just like the taste, you know, which if you told me that I would be like this 4 years ago, I would have thought you were crazy because I thought coffee tasted repulsive. But obviously the tables have turned. Anyway, so Vanessa's gonna get ready. I'm gonna do some stuff. I have to upload my video still, and then I think it should be uploaded. I just have to like press the button to put it live. And then we're gonna go to the mall and try to find some dresses because I don't think that it's that irresponsible of a purchase because I am like, this is our first wedding that we're going to for someone that's our age. We went to our dad's cousin's wedding, but she was like 38. Was she 38 or was she 40? We think she was 38, but it was just our family.
Everyone there was 40.
Everybody there was like 40 and over. Like, yeah, so it wasn't really the vibes. It's not really going to be the same vibe as our friend's wedding, so we just think it'd be a good investment if one of us were to, or both of us were to buy dresses today. It would piss my mom off, but I think it'll be a good investment for the future. And like bridal showers and baby showers and all that kind of stuff, like even if I Instagram in it, you guys know that I wear the same things like over and over and over again. I'm not really the type of person that's going to be like, oh, well, I wore that to this person's wedding, so I can't wear that to this person's baby shower. Like, yes, you can. And I'm here to tell you guys that you can if you ever felt like you can't outfit repeat. I'm like the queen of outfit repeating, and not that I'm like the end all be all, but I'm telling you guys that it's okay. Don't waste your money on buying a new dress every time you go somewhere. Or like use rent the one way, I don't know. But I just think it's a little bit ridiculous to have to, or feel like you have to do that. So that's my therapy session for this morning. We're almost home now, and it's still raining, so hopefully that clears up. And yeah, I'm excited to get my makeup done because we haven't gotten our makeup done since prom, I think. Is that true?
No, we did our birthday right before COVID hit.
We did do our birthday right before COVID, and that was our 23rd birthday. And this lady put, you know when people put setting powder on and it has, I think it has talc in it. I think that's the ingredient that makes it flashback when you take pictures. So all of my pictures that night, I looked like a deer because it was pale all under here. So safe to say we're not going to the NARS counter. Love you though, NARS. It wasn't your fault. It was the lady's fault because she didn't even use a NARS powder because I don't think NARS made a setting powder at the time. And she used a different brand. I think it was something like Burberry. I don't know. It was a company that I was like, oh, you're really going to use that brand because it wasn't really a makeup brand. So I think we're going to have a better experience at the Charlotte Tilbury counter, but the mall opens in 2 minutes and I have to call them to see if they have an appointment for me because I'm a last minute Lucy and Vanessa's going at 2 p.m. We're going to see if they have a 1 p.m. I think I've explained this to you guys 5 times, so I'm going to hush up now. All right, we are barefaced, makeup free, looking as similar as we ever will on our way to the mall. And wait, what was I going to say?
I'm not sure. Twin telepathy isn't real.
I feel like twin telepathy is real. Oh, we ended up both getting appointments with 2 girls at Charlotte Tilbury. My girl's name is Adriana or Adriana. I don't know, I'm really bad with names. I think Ashley's doing yours, right? And so we have Ashley and Adriana. We were just talking about how we hope we get some singing girls that are not trying to like glam us up because we're not really into that. But we both tried to do our hair. I mean, let's be honest, this is a horrible idea of me doing my hair. But we tried to get as ready as we possibly could before we left because we don't know how much time we're gonna have. When I first called, I asked to have an appointment at the same time as Vanessa's, and then they asked if they can't get it at the same time if I could come at 12, and I'm like, this better not take 2 hours because I don't think we have 2 hours. But it's still raining, unfortunately. We're on our way. We'll see how long this takes because our appointments are at 2, and then we're gonna try to leave at 4:15, which I feel like that wasn't smart because both of our appointments, if it goes for 2, I hope it doesn't go for 2 hours.
2 hours.
That'd be, I think they just like book a longer time slot just in case.
Or maybe there was someone scheduled for 1 o'clock, and that's why they can only do 12.
Yeah, true. Okay, never mind. So it should only take an hour. Then we'll be able to do our hair, which I actually want to try and crimp it. I don't own a waver or a crimper, but I feel like it would look really cute. I don't even know what I'm wearing, but I feel like it's one of those hairstyles that's done but looks a little bit more natural and undone, which might be very convenient for the weather that we're experiencing right now. So we're gonna stop and get a little waver at the drugstore on the way home. And
What did you think?
we have to.
We do.
You know, this is like not a known thing, I guess, but every time I fixate on something and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna wear this, I have to do it. I think it's kind of my fatal flaw, or you know, if you have like a serial killer trait, that's probably my serial killer trait. But yeah, we're gonna stop and get a waver on the way home. And I need to also get some more Lash Paradise mascara because the one I've been using is like dripping down underneath my eye and it makes me look like a raccoon, and we're not having that tonight because we're probably gonna be taking some pictures and stuff, and I don't want to look like a rag doll or like I rolled out of a nap or something. So I have to get some, we actually have to get Lash Paradise. That's non-negotiable. It'll take literally 5 seconds for me to run in there, and it's on the way home. It's literally on the way back from, why are you laughing? It's not funny.
It's just like there's already enough uncertainty. You don't even know what dress you're wearing, and you're trying to be like, I'm also gonna try a new hairstyle with a hair tool that I don't even own.
Sometimes you just get an idea in your head, and then that's it.
Okay.
That's all.
Why don't we just see where we're at on time when we get back into this neck of the woods after makeup?
Time.
And we'll just see what happens from there. I just don't know that the day of a wedding is the day to experiment with a new hair tool.
Remember I said worst case I'll just put it in a ponytail. It's not gonna kill me if I have my hair in a ponytail. I'm literally getting my makeup professionally done, which is so unnecessary, by the way. We're doing it at Nordstrom. I didn't mention this. We're doing it at Nordstrom where each counter has its own like rules, I guess, but you get the makeup complimentary if you buy 3 Charlotte Tilbury products. What is it then?
You get your makeup done if you Yeah.
So you buy the products first and then they do it?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so what I said was kind of right then.
I thought you have to buy. You get the makeup complimentary, like you get to get the makeup.
No. You make your appointment, and as payment of the appointment, you buy the products. And I love Charlotte Tilbury, so I'm sure there's going to be plenty of stuff that I can, you know, muster up to buy there. I think I want to get a full size of the lip gloss, and then I know the Beautiful Skin Foundation came out and everyone loves it, but I tried on the Hollywood Flawless Filter. I'm like 3 years late to that game, but it was so nice on my skin. It was shade number 5, and even though I was a little bit pale when I tried it on, it blended out really well, so that's why I want to try that one for sure. And then the other one's still up in the air, because I already have a full-size lipstick that I'm maybe like a quarter of the way through, but I have the smaller versions of the lip gloss from the Christmas set, and I love the sparkly one and the regular one, but I think I just get the regular gloss. But they have so many great things. I don't even know what's gonna happen, but I'll show you guys obviously what I end up picking up afterwards. Oh look, we're about to pass the drugstore that we're gonna stop at on the way home.
To be determined.
We're going. But yes, oh my gosh, I just swallowed a part of my gum. That's not right. That's gonna be in my stomach for like 7 years, right? Maybe less because it was a small piece. Okay, anyway, we'll see you guys when we're all glammed up, because this is just not cutting it for a wedding. Okay, sorry, I know what I was gonna say now. Vanessa never listens to music when she drives in the car, and it freaks me out.
Look and see.
Okay, every time we get in the car, it's silent in here. And I've also been getting in a ton of Ubers and taxis. I don't take Ubers and taxis often, but when I do, there's just no music on. And I'm like, I have to listen to this stranger breathe while I'm going 20 minutes away from where I am right now. And I just think it's a little bit weird. So I have my serial killer trait. Hers is that she will just sit in the car in silence and not even care. Which, I don't know if she uses it. Are you using it as a form of meditation, or like what's going on here?
I think we were just like going to the mall.
No, because it happened this morning when we went to get bagels too. I appreciate it for the vlogs because I won't get copyrighted,
like,
but
vlogging and talking, and do you want music in the way?
It's creepy, isn't it?
I don't know.
No, I'm not asking you. I know that it is.
Maybe.
I'm telling you.
But maybe it's because you're vlogging, and I'm just trying to be considerate and not have background noise.
Even before I started vlogging, guys, she never had music on in the car. Okay, so this is option number 1. We love. I'm gonna do black accessories to dress it up a little bit more, but it's like floor length and really love the pattern. Vanessa's wearing a cute little jumpsuit, which we also really like. We're just not sure about the back because she thinks it looks cheap with this. It's just too big, but it looks like it fits well. Like it hangs really nicely on the waist and stuff.
I feel like this is where the crotch is, and this is where my crotch is.
Oh, that's a problem. Okay, next. We have like 4 other options to try.
Okay, so stop.
Okay, Vanessa, what are we getting done?
Soft glam. Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, good morning, everyone. Okay. Guys, I sound completely horrible. I lost my voice last night, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to vlog for this entire day, but I'm in this. Okay, I can't even keep doing this. I will talk to you guys when I have more of a voice, because this is just annoying probably to everybody. Hi everyone. So it's a little bit gloomy. It's Sunday, and we just did our whole Mother's Day festivities and all that kind of stuff. I haven't really talked to you guys in a couple days since Friday. And so just to catch you guys up a little bit without using my voice too much, because I know you probably don't want to hear me speak when I sound like this, but it's actually better than it was yesterday, if you guys could believe that. So Friday we had the wedding. I drove us home and we got back at like 1:30. On the way there though, we had a bit of a fiasco because there was traffic and it was raining, and we thought we weren't going to make it in time to see our friend walk down the aisle, which was obviously stressful. But I'm the type of person where if something like that is happening, like, it's not like I can climb over the cars and get there faster. So I'm kind of just accepting the situation and dealing with it that way. Of course, I'm still annoyed and I know that it's rude to be late and all that kind of stuff, but it's really something that we couldn't control. The place is actually an hour away. It took us an hour and I think we left with an hour and 45 minutes and it still took us 2 hours to get there. So that was that whole like extra 15 minutes and my sister was freaking out. And so basically we were just going back and forth of like, you know, I was trying to calm her down. She didn't want to calm down. It's not like we were like actually freaking out and having a tantrum, but it was just kind of one of those things that we couldn't really control. And we ended up getting there and she went a little bit later because obviously like we called our friend Brooke on our way there and she was like, I mean, we're stuck in traffic too. I feel like everyone is experiencing this. It's not just us because everyone kind of is from this area. So she was like, I'm sure Caitlin knows and she's not going to walk down the aisle exactly at 6 when people are behind and all that kind of stuff. So we made it and we weren't the last ones in. So that was a win for me. But now I sound like this because every single time I go to a wedding or if I go to someone's birthday party or whatever it is, and I'm talking really loud to people because obviously there's music playing. And then that in combination with me actually singing my actual heart out, there's no such thing as me lip syncing to music, whisper singing. I have to like scream sing every single song. And that's when you know I'm having a great time. But then I end up sounding like this, which is not good. And I kind of want to look up to see if there's a way to avoid getting laryngitis. I think it didn't help that I was already having allergies and stuff. I think that definitely played a part in it. But this happens to me a lot when I either like go out consecutively or if I'm just like out screaming and singing. So we got home pretty late. And then the next morning I decided that I should wake up at 6:45 and drive into the city to my apartment and get all of the extra stuff that has been in there and that I'm just feeling like very overcrowded and like my space is not my space anymore because I have so much stuff and I had stuff to give to my sisters. I had like a lot of winter stuff that I just can't fit there because you guys know that I don't have a closet in my room, so everything has to fit into the wardrobe. And so thank God I live near the city and I could just bring the stuff home. So I brought home the bench that was at the end of my bed, which I told you guys about in another one of my videos. So it's actually at the end of my bed right now. I'll show you guys right here with all of this stuff on it. And so this is all the winter stuff / stuff that I'm getting rid of that I brought home. And the plan was to take pictures to put on Poshmark, but because this morning I woke up and what did I do? I don't know. Well, I slept in until 9:15 this morning, which is kind of crazy for me. And it just felt really good to just sleep in, even though I didn't even go to bed late last night. I actually don't know what time I fell asleep because I just like crawled into bed and closed my eyes and that was it. And my sister left this morning and went to work today because she has to work on Sundays this week. So she left, brought Enzo in my room, and then I woke up at like 9:15. So I technically woke up my alarm went off at 8:15, but I was like, you know what? No. If I'm in the mood to sleep in and I really don't have much to do, I'm going to do it. Then I went to church with my boyfriend. That was nice because it was a church I hadn't been to before and not his normal church. But yeah, that was really nice because we didn't end up going to my Greek church today. So I still got to go. And then I came back here and we went to my grandma's house for like 4 hours. And normally our family gatherings don't last that long for Mother's Day anyway. And so we were there up until now. Now I'm home. It's like 6 p.m. and I have to clean everything that you guys just saw because I was planning on going back tonight maybe so that I can go home and clean the mess that I made when I took everything out of this bench. And then I have a junk drawer in the bottom drawer of my dresser. And I feel like the only way I was actually going to clean it was if I took everything out and put it on my bed. So I went to my apartment, brought all this stuff out, and then I was like, you know what? I also had to find a piece of paper in there. And so I took everything out and left it on the bed. So tomorrow, what I was trying to avoid was getting home from work tomorrow and having a pile of stuff for me to sort through after a long day at work. And that's kind of why I wanted to go back tonight, is so that I can just sort all that stuff out and just have a really nice, clean, and neat and tidy space for the week. But it looks like I am going to be staying here tonight and going into work from my house. So yeah, I mean, still to be determined, but because I have to do all this stuff, I don't know if I'll be ready to take a train at like 7:30ish. So we'll see. But most likely I'm staying here. The other things that I wanted to catch you guys up on that I probably will save for the next vlog is that my FabFitFun box came and I picked out some really, really good products. So I'm so excited to show you guys that. And then from my makeup, I got my makeup done at the Charlotte Tilbury counter for my friend's wedding, and oh my goodness, I showed her a picture of Haley. She was like, okay, so what do you want to do? What kind of vibe are we going for? And she knew what dress I was wearing because I bought the dress at Nordstrom when I went, and I wasn't expecting to do that, but I'd been wanting to find a tiered floral dress for so long, and I actually found one. I'll insert a photo of it here, and it was absolutely perfect. I'll probably wear it to someone's bridal shower or whatever coming up soon, and it's just one of those dresses you can wear to a ton of different events, and it just works for a lot of things. I can even wear that to church, I think. I mean, actually, it's not like deep V, obviously, because I don't have boobs, but it like sits a little bit lower, like probably like middle of my chest here. So I don't know if I would wear that to church, but any like similar event to like, I don't know, any event I would have to dress up at. So I showed her a picture of Hailey Bieber's wedding makeup, and I was like, I just want this. And she actually nailed it. I have never felt more beautiful in my life. I mean, that's a lie because makeup doesn't make you beautiful, like your insides make you beautiful. But I just feel like she nailed it. And normally when I go and get my makeup done, which has only been 2 times for prom, actually 3 times because I went to 3 different proms. And then I went for my 23rd birthday, right before the pandemic, I got my makeup done for that too, just as like something fun. But I went to the NARS counter for that and just didn't love it because I had like 7 layers of eyeshadow on and it was just a little bit too much. This was like natural and soft and perfect. And I feel like Charlotte Tilbury only makes products where you can achieve that look. I feel like they don't even make outlandish, like crazy, like textures, foundations, all that kind of stuff. Like you can probably try to cake on a Charlotte Tilbury foundation and it just won't even cake because that's how good her products are. And so I ended up buying a few things when I got my makeup done, so I'll show you guys that in my next vlog. And then I had something else too, but I can't remember it. So all of that is coming in the video that I will be uploading after well, I don't know if there will be a fashion one in between. I couldn't film any fashion oriented videos. I was gonna do my what's in my bag, like / handbag review for my Gucci Dionysus that's right behind me. But because I sound like this, I feel like if anyone was not a subscriber and that was like the first video they're clicking on, they're like, okay, no way are we gonna listen to this girl's voice. So I decided to just skip that for this week, and then next week I'll pick up with the vlogging and styling videos and all that kind of stuff. So that is what is to come, but I am gonna end out this vlog here now that I've been talking I said I was gonna make this quick, but I've been talking to you guys for like 8 minutes, so that's normally what happens to me anyway. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this little weekend in my life, and I hope to see you all in my next video.